Hi, I'm Saima.
And I'm Sam.
Welcome to Campus Style, the show where we want to help you look your best. Whether it's for a date, an interview, or just an 8 a.m. class, we've got the tips, tricks, and tutorials to keep you looking great. Now, you might be wondering, what makes these girls qualified to give me fashion advice? And the answer is simple. Just fucking look at us.
Throughout the semester, we're going to be showing you trend guides, style guides, and makeup and fashion tutorials to keep you in the loop. But first, let's see what's going on the U of C campus.
How would you describe your style for university? Do you make an effort?
Yeah, I say make an effort, usually, yeah.
It depends how early I wake up.
Usually like the first few weeks of a semester, and then I start, when midterms creep up, I start slacking off, start wearing sweats and everything. Yeah.
I make my own effort.
What does that mean, you make your own effort?
Like a hoodie and sweats, probably.
More formal. I like to, especially when I'm running a test, I like to dress better, dress for success type of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is that a good strategy? Do you think that gets you good results?
I guess so. I'm still here. So.
Nice.
And how would you describe Calgary's fashion community?
Honestly, I think it's getting better. The budget for arts and stuff is going higher. So, there's a lot of cool Instagram pages too that showcase the artsy side of Calgary. So it's pretty cool. But I think it's not bad.
Yeah.
There's certain areas of the community that seem more trendy than others. Kensington, for example.
Awesome. And how do you describe your own style?
That's a good question.
I don't know, I just want to look good. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, anything's possible.
What does your style kind of say about you as a person?
Oh, this is one of my favorite things. I like the idea that clothing says something about you. Like when I wear a business jacket, a blazer, it's a tool. It projects an air of responsibility with it. And with that, one of my favorite things to do is wear clothing that has belonged to a friend of mine or that a friend of mine helped me pick out, because I feel like their essence is in the clothing. The decisions that they make say something about them. So when I wear their clothes, I have a bit of their power and people see a bit of them in me.
Yeah. We're going to a fashion show on Saturday for PARKLUXE, which is Canadian fashion.
Nice.
Would you have a suggestion on what we should wear?
I think it would depend on who else is going to be there. If it's going to be students. Have you watched The Bold Type?
No.
Okay, so it's a show about women that work for a magazine. They always wear something that's a little bit kind of risque but appropriate.
Yeah.
Something that people say wow to, but also isn't too far. So I would suggest watching that show.
I'll definitely do
Risque
that.
but appropriate. We're here at the 2017 PARKLUXE Fashion Show.
Let's go check it out.
What do you think of the fashion community and the fashion scene in Calgary?
I love it. I think that there's a fearlessness in Calgary, and there's sort of this unique endeavor amongst all of the different designers I know who have this really authentic and unique voice of their own, and I love that.
Awesome. And so how does your fashion kind of display your own authentic and unique voice?
I think that as far as my choices go, I really love to mix up ultra feminine and hard edges, or rips and lace, that sort of a vibe.
So can you tell us what you're doing out here in the Park Market?
Yes, for sure. I actually just was picked up by Park Shop to be a new artist. Park's in partnership with an Indigenous initiative called Odapiaki Fashion Week, and I was one of the designers featured last weekend.
Awesome. And so I see you have some of your designs right now. Can you tell us a bit about this?
Yeah, so this is an abalone shell inlaid in resin and hand beaded with Swarovski crystals and accented by the rooster feathers.
Can you tell me how your fashion and your creations kind of, what they mean to you personally?
When I'm creating something, I often think about my grandmothers and my great-great-great-grandmothers and all of the women that came before me, because they had to make things to make the things. They had to get their own sinew, they had to get their own buckskin and make beads out of seeds. So I think about that when I'm designing, and I think of how innovative they had to be, and I try to incorporate that into my design in a contemporary way that appeals to everybody.
And that's it for the PARKLUXE fashion show. I hope you guys had a great time with us. Personally, I can't wait to get out of these heels.
I need to lie down.